How do you cope with not being so physically attractive? Most of the time I forget about it, and then sometimes I remember and get real sad. But then I remind myself that it's not too important anyway and kinda forget about it again. Try to dress as nicely as I can afford, stay clean, be friendly, try to make people laugh, all things that can be done by choice, and #X2OOB. I used to think my unattractiveness would doom me to a life of loneliness, but I shocked myself and now have a normal, beautiful girlfriend, so the key is basically just not falling into the mindset of, I'm ugly so nobody will ever want me. I put effort into my physical appearance anyway. Dress nicely, style my hair, try to be fit, sometimes wear makeup. Few people are naturally attractive enough to look nice when they don't put in any effort, and few people are unattractive enough to not look nice when they try. I know so many people who complain about being unattractive, but what's really going on is that they've never put in any effort. In particular, I see tons of men who really just need to take care of their skin and get a flattering haircut. I kind of stopped caring. I stopped trying to attract women and just began doing me, metaphorically and physically, sexually. It gets lonely at times, but I have friends and I go out and try to do stuff so I don't feel lonely. It helps, as does having a cat and dog who love me. Also developed a few hobbies like 3D printing and designing a video game, which help a lot with the loneliness. I have a little bit of hope left that I'll eventually find someone who will want me just as much as I want them. I get optimistic at times, but I hold myself back a lot, and I'm trying to not do that so much. But at the same time, I don't try to put myself out there as much as I used to. I generally make an effort to avoid mirrors. By not trying to attract anyone. Junk food and vigorous masturbation. You live life on veteran difficulty. I go to the gym and take care of myself so I will at least be the best looking version of me. Can't help my face much, but at least I am in decent shape, which still gives me some points. I personally avoid showing too much of what makes me insecure. For example, I have really crooked teeth, so I don't show them off that much. I do, but the most I do so is when I laugh. I try to often smile with my mouth closed to show off my dimples instead of my crooked teeth. I am also really skinny and have zero to no boobs, so I wear clothes that fit nicely that distract that fact and accentuate the good parts about me. Sometimes you just have to overlook the bad stuff, try to find parts that you like about yourself and make the most of it. I just friendzone the girls so they can't friendzone me. IDK man, I'm a hunched back janitor and I just sort of do my own thing. My wife likes me, my sons like me, nobody else's opinion really matters. Max cleavage. I just lie about having a big dick. Just accept the fact and look on the bright side. At least PPL will mind their own business towards you and there will be no arguments about you. I learned this from a summer spent working as a door-to-door salesman. If someone says no to the product, that's okay. They might not like the product, or they might like it and simply don't feel a need for the product at that moment. Your job is to do your best to encourage them to feel the need for the product, but if you don't succeed on that doorstep, that's okay because you know that the law of averages proves that someone in that neighborhood is willing to buy, therefore you just need to knock on enough doors. I can't tell you how much this has helped me in the years since. Hearing my mom say I am a handsome guy and girls would be lucky to be with me. Deleted. I have a massive cock. I'm also great at lying to myself. I just forgot how I looked in the past and I stopped caring about it. Although it really got hard for me the moment I found someone I liked. Confidence. I look like a big toe, but if I stand up straight and wear clothes that fit well, I'm perceived 1,000 times better. Follow my interests. Life is good. You don't need to be attractive if you can't talk to people. Hiding in my house and not going outside. I am not and have never been physically attractive. I have a lazy eye, a big forehead, an out-of-shape nose, my teeth are fucked because I could never afford to get braces, I'm short, chubby and I've got scarring on my legs. But I learned to accept that. I take care of myself because I have every right to, make sure to try new outfits and hairstyles so I get some confidence, and I try not to let what people say get to me too much. 1. Lost weight. 2. Bought new clothes. 3. Got new makeup. 4. Paid more attention to my posture. Pretend not to care about the girl I kinda find attractive and act like an asexual moron. I've pretty much accepted that I'll die alone, my micro penis doesn't help with it either. My hair fucking sucks, I'm losing bunch of them each day. I've got a dad bod, which is the only thing that can be improved. Never went on a date, never got checked out by a girl, and usually when I approach a girl for any reason, I can already sense the disappointment from a distance. It's hard to generate confidence within. I just wank my way into oblivion and go through cycle of regret. No one's ever stated their interest for me, so I think I should just try to get my life together as much as possible and castrate myself. Lots of mental anguish and negative self-talk on repeat in a circle for decades. Best way to deal with it is to try to make up what you lack in physical attractiveness with an attractive personality. I don't even try in the first place. It's not a simple matter of, oh, just lose weight and put some makeup on. I'd need full-on plastic surgery before I look even remotely feminine. I can't control what people think about me. I just tried being kind to others until I was lucky enough to find a partner who values kindness. You just move on with your life. There's only so much you can do to make yourself look better. Most people aren't models, and attractive is subjective anyway, so don't worry, enjoy being alive and have fun. Comedy, video games, and severe depression. I'm not conventionally attractive, and I have never thought I was pretty. I think I've always been a bit jealous of all these naturally pretty girls who don't even have to make an effort. But in the last couple of years, I've started to see myself in a different light, and just generally liking myself more. I started to realize that it wasn't other people that told me I was ugly and unlikable, it was just the voice in my head, or out loud telling self-deprecating jokes. Not listening to my mean voice, I started to hear other people saying good things about me, and I started telling myself good things. It doesn't work every day, but damn, it feels good to like myself. I'm nice, I'm funny, I'm good at my job, I'm a good friend, I'm smart, I'm caring. And you know what? I'm pretty the way I am. And so are you. My boyfriend thinks I'm attractive, and strangers on the internet think I'm funny, so that's really all the validation I need. Person shrugging. Who says you aren't? Anyway, a few key points to being a bit more appealing as a person. Don't put yourself down. That's the number one, the most important part. If you are convinced that you are physically unattractive or worthless as a person, it will reflect on your personality, and you will seem like the kind of person who just mourns being unattractive. Instead, acknowledge what you don't like about yourself and work towards improving it. If you think that you're just ugly, you're just wrong. Really, simply that. No scars, no facial features, are just ugly. This is you, and you are great. If you don't like your current look, change it. If it's something you can't change, then that alone doesn't make you ugly or unattractive. If you think you're too heavy, change your diet. This is incredibly difficult, I speak from experience here. But once you got through the first week, it'll be a lot easier, and it's so easy to eat tasty, healthy food. Also, go to a gym. No matter how unfit you are, nobody will judge you, because you are there, trying to change it. I don't have much time, but I do sports about twice a week and go to the gym at least once. I'm a chubby dude, but I have not once had a bad encounter at the gym. Quite the opposite, everyone was very eager to help and just kind. Get a new haircut and try things out. Don't let other people get you down. Instead, learn to laugh at yourself. If you can laugh about yourself, others can't hurt you very easy anymore, and you'll be the person that can laugh at themselves, which is a very attractive character trait. Also, seeing some irony in own actions and situations is fun and can light your day up drastically. Most of all, make sure that you are the person you want to be, not the person you think you should be. Edit. I have to add an edit, because I think it's important. Allow yourself to celebrate milestones and appreciate the change you make. If you want to lose 40 pounds, I've never been a good-looking guy along the road, but I stay fit, am friendly, and am a very good talker. Allow yourself to enjoy the subtle changes you experience in cell life, though it took effort to find partners when I was single. The fitness is something within one's control, it makes a huge difference. I might not be pretty, but at least I'm not a schlub. My youngest son, on the other hand, is very good looking, as well as having inherited the gift of the gab, and his life experience has been far different than mine was. The effortlessness with which he finds girlfriends is shocking. Luckily, he's not a prick about it, but he does get to take some things for granted that I never could. Lots and lots of vodka. Seriously, though, I have a really bad drinking problem. I don't know if I'm physically attractive, because it can be totally subjective, but I consistently work out and watch what I eat, so at least I can look good naked. I just try not to give a fuck, try smoking a joint. By not caring what people think. By calling people who like you weirdos. Drax the Destroyer helped explain this mentality. Work on yourself, find new hobbies, go to the gym, meditate, use the negative energy towards bettering yourself and make yourself more attractive, not for anyone else, but for you. You got this, it all starts with confidence. I know I'm not ugly, but I'm mediocre. It sucks sometimes BC no one really fought for my attention growing up and I only really got hit on by people when my best friend was around. She's no knockout but she has amazing bone structure in her face that is like a moth to a flame when it comes to guys. So I grew up funny, I invested in being smart, and I made sure I was empathetic and personable. I've been dating my GF for 4 years now so I assumed it worked. Neither of us are conventionally attractive but she's also really smart and funny and her inner self really makes me see how beautiful people can be when they're true to themselves.